And I want my camera, and I believe I've got them. So hopefully everything's working as it should be. Well, we'll find out because I want to live broadcast this. And right now, I'm just trying to get my daily marathon done, 26 point something or another miles. But the car I picked was my Porsche 919 Hybrid 16. It's a Group 1 car set up for 799.95 pp right now. It's a 800 pp car is what it's a 800 pp or less. But I just picked the car and I want to go to the auto store and see if at GT Auto and see if I need an oil change. So I'm going to go over here and click on car maintenance and service and look down here at the bottom. The oil is normal, but it obviously is going to need an oil change because it's not green like the body and engine. So I'm going to go over here on the right side, oil change, 400 credits. And this is something you want to check every now and then when you're racing the car quite a bit. And I've raced this car a lot. So I'm going to do the oil change. And there it goes. Handy dandy man is putting in the oil, and I don't even have to get a rag to wipe my hands off because my hands are clean. And I'll hit the circle key to back out and back out again. Now, before I do this race, there's another setting I want to change that I would like you to be aware of. If you're not, most of you are, but there may be some that's new to the game like I was and had to learn stuff. Up here in the top left-hand corner, right beside the menu book, is a little GT. It's hard to make out what it is, but it's a little round circle with some X-looking thing or black-looking stuff in it. You click on that with your X button, and you'll get a menu pull-down thing. And I go to options, and in here you can set a lot of stuff, your video output and sound, and what I want to go to is the race difficulty. And I'm going to X on that. Right now you can see I've got it on the easy. See how light blue it is? And you got normal and you got hard. Well, I'm going to change it to normal mode. And what that does, the competition's going to have better cars and better drivers, and it's going to make the race a little more challenging. Now, the folks that are really good at this Gran Turismo use the hard mode. I'm not really good at Gran Turismo. So anyhow, I'll hit the X button to select normal, hit the circle to get out of it, hit the circle again, get out of that menu. Then I'm going to go down here to where the checkered flag is, the world circuits, and I'm going to click on that. And give it a second here to do whatever the computer does. I'm going to go to the Americas. And by the way, I'm on my secondary profile that I have on here, and the driver's name is Bombadil. My name is Old Swab, but I named the driver Bombadil. I'm going to go to the Americas, and I want to look around. These are all the different racetracks you have in the Americas, but I'm going to go to Watkins Glen. And since I'm running a car that's set up for 800 pp or less, I'm going to go to this World Touring Car 800. It's 10 laps, and maximum reward is 200,000 credits. Now, if you have a clean race, you pick another 50% up, so you can get 300,000. So I'm going to hit my X button and select that. You can look and see what kind of cars are going to be in a race. You got the WRX, NSX. They're Group 3 cars for the most part. My car's a Group 1, but and you could change cars. We're going here, which I'm not going to do, but I want to check my car settings and make sure I got the right tires on. I have gotten this car and started the race, and I have intermediate tires on it, and they wear out fast. So I'm going to look. I've got racing hard tires. Well, that's exactly what I want because they'll last. In detailed settings, I'm not going to change anything. Some of the suspension and stuff on this have been changed, and it's from what I learned on YouTube about how to set this car up. So that's a good place to get some hints on it. I've got a racing muffler, exhaust manifold old none, and anyhow, I do have ballast and power restrictor because this car has to be power has to be brought down to meet the 800 pp, and you can see right here I'm at 799.95, so that's pretty darn good. And let's see, the drivetrain on this car is a four-wheel drive turbocharged, and it tells you the engine model, but that doesn't mean anything to me. It may be to your car enthusiast. And there's other details about the car that I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm a rookie at this. All I want to do is race and try to win. All right. And racing's what we're going to do. I'm going to get in here, hopefully, and do some racing. I'm going to hit the enter button, and it shows me what kind of tires I could change during the game if I had to make a pit stop, which is no more than all it's going to let me do is put on racing hards, intermediate tires, or wet tires. And those tires will not put me over the 800 pp. I'm going to select OK, which means I agree to their conditions. 10 laps. And I'm going to get it started. And here we go. It's a rolling start. It'll count down. 3, 2, 1, and we're off to the races. And hopefully on this little more difficult road setup that I have as far as the competition, I can still get in the top 3. That's my goal. Actually, I want to get first, but that doesn't always happen. Now I'm on the interior view, sitting at the seat, and sometimes you can't see as good as you can right here with that. That's the camera on the hood. Now the yellow flag is out, and you can't pass during the yellow flag, and I can see the fella up here just getting back on the road. He was spun out. Now I could go around him, but I can't go around any other car. Yellow flag's gone, so I could put the hammer down and pass other cars now. If you pass a car on the yellow flag, well, that's a no-no, and a slap on, or you get a slap on the wrist, and 3-second, or about maybe a 5-second penalty for passing on the yellow. So you don't want to do that. You have to. You can keep driving, but you can't pass on the yellow. Anyhow, we're coming up on we've moved up to 16th from the 20th position, so we moved up some, but we're way behind the leader. Whether I can get there or not, I don't know. But we're going to give it a try and see what we can do. All right, this curve I used to wreck a lot on. Coming up on the starting up area. This is in front of the grandstand. Hey, everybody's a cheer me. Go Bombadil. Yeah. Well, I'm in 18th position. Well, we're going to try to get around this 17 car if we can, or the number 17 car. There we go. We've moved up a couple since the beginning of the race where we started at 20. Now this curve here is a lot of fun. You can pick up some speed here. Usually you take it to the inside when you're running, nobody, not trying to pass anybody, but it's a good place to get around somebody at the outside. Little S curve, you can do pretty good through here with speed. Try to think not to go over the yellow line with all 4 wheels, because that could cost you a clean race. Whoa! that could cause you a clean race too, bumping in the back of cars. So we've got to try to keep it clean. We're moving up pretty good right here. And got to slow down and get on the brake a little. I've mentioned before that the dotted line is sort of the racing lane, but it's not precise. The red lines across the road are the braking zone. Those yellow keys on the side, they sort of tell you the peak of the curve and the place where you're out of the curve and get on the throttle pretty hard. But again, they're ambiguous, big word for a hillbilly like me, but I think that's the right word for it. So meaning that they ain't exactly right on the spot, but close enough to make no never mind. All right, there's a 10 car. Who's now the 9 car. And now he's going to be the 10 car. No, he's hanging in there beside me. And I got around him. Thank goodness. Now I'll show you what I mean here. You can come way over here and you get a better straight line is a faster path of wherever your goal is. So that's what you want to think about on these curves, is try to get it as straight line as you can. Think ahead of what you got coming up. And this one you have to swing out a little bit. If you swing too much, like I did right there, you lose some time. It wasn't too bad. We've moved up pretty good since 20th position. Now we're all the way up to the 9th position, so that's not bad. In just 2 laps, we're on the 3rd lap now. Will we get the top 3 before the end of the race? Well, I don't know. We'll find out here in just a little bit. Ooh, buddy. Now this curve right here is an easy place to wreck. I've been over in that gravel on the left side many, many times. Just not being patient enough. And you have to be patient when racing in Gran Turismo, taking these curves, and I guess that's true in the real race car. It looks like it to me from what races I've won, because if you push too hard, bad things will happen. And I have enough bad things happening in my life. By the way, I'm old Swab. I would like you to follow me. I don't know why you would, but I guess it's more silly. But I just want the older folks to know that you can, just like these younger people, you can get on here and play games. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't be ashamed of it. Enjoy life. I tell you, it's over too fast to just let this stuff slip by, and this technology now is just amazing. Oh, buddy, he's trying to come to the inside of me. He did, and I managed to squeeze him out. Oh, there he comes up again. Oh, we got a race here. He's a pusher. Oh, look there! I hit the cone, crossed the line. There went my clean race, and that fella and I are having a little duel right there. That was fun. Oh, buddy. Here we go. That was good. I liked that. I really did. And so that's the number 3 car in front of me. That gunner moved up a lot. Got about half a tank of fuel. On the 4th lap here. And I'll probably have to make a pit before it's over. Oh, he bumped me a little bit. Almost sent me off the track. I don't need any help doing that. I go off the track pretty good all by my lonesome here. All right. We got we're in the 2nd spot now. So we got not mess up too bad. Ought to finish this race in the top 3, but no guarantees. No siree. By the way, I'm in my camper. So it's not a professional recording studio, which is very obvious, I'm sure, to you. I'm not a professional streamer. I just started streaming and trying to learn. That's one of the things I enjoy about technology. It challenges me a little bit, makes me think. A lot better than sitting around vegetating in front of a daggum TV. Um, I don't care for it. I don't have a microphone. I have the mic that's built into the PlayStation 5 controller. I'm thinking about getting a mic to make it a little easier on y'all to hear me. Whether it will or not, I don't know. And whether I can get the thing working or not, I don't know. So I've got to be careful. I don't have anybody to go to for help on the PlayStation 5. Now, I do on the PC. My grandson helps me, my son-in-law, and probably some of my great-grandchildren already know a lot more about it than what I do. I used to be good on technology, but the technology I was good on is ancient history. It's in the museums now. So, oh well, that's the way it goes. It'll be the same for y'all eventually if you make it down the road a few more years. But I envy you what you might want to see. But I've had a good run of it. Old swap, there goes number one into the pits. And that's the one thing about running this car that I'm running, this hybrid. I could get extra laps, which gives me a big boost, saves me a lot of time. Now, he went into the pits there on the fifth lap, so he may be able to go the rest of the race without another pit stop. That fella, the number one car that went in there. So he may be. I will have to make a pit stop, so those take time. And one of the things when you're racing a long race like this is to make sure you know how to get into the pits. And I have had certain places, certain tracks where I had to look for the pits, and I've missed them. And when you're low on fuel or you have worn out tires and you miss the pits, well, that's real bad. Especially when the fuel, because when you run out of fuel, well, you might as well say you've lost that race. You can finish it if you want, but sometimes it's better just to exit the game and that particular race and then try it again with a little more awareness of where that pit is. And one of the ways to figure that out is when the race gets ready to start, you look at the little map and you can see that little line. It's tiny, that is to my eyes, that goes off the racetrack, shows you where the pit is, just in case you need it. And the best way I do is to spot it while driving. And right there, I can see that yellow line on the right. There's a couple of yellow lines. I'm in pit lane right now, but I'm not going to the pit. So I try to spot the pit entrance, and I try to also spot the pit exit, which is right there on the right. Because when you go in the pits and out of the pits, you're required to keep at least two wheels inside of that pit lane. If not, you're going to get a penalty. And so I couldn't figure out for the life of me. I'd come out of that pit lane, again, I'm in the lines, and I'm still getting a penalty. Well, it's because when I went into the pit, I crossed over the lines. And again, that was a learning curve I had to make and adjust to and figure out on myself. And so you can figure this out by yourself. It's a learning curve. It's fun to do that, to challenge yourself and make you put your thinking cap on. I know I enjoy it. Now, we're doing pretty good here in this race so far. If you look down the bottom left of my car, my screen there, you'll see my tires are barely worn. You see the little red mark at the top of each tire. That's pretty good. The gas gauge is getting a little low. Now, whether I get another lap or not, I don't know, because it'll come up with a warning on the screen, tell me how much further I could go with what gas I have. Now, I don't know if it does that when you're on the take all these assists off. It probably don't. You need to eyeball your grass gauge and be aware of it. Well, I didn't get a warning, so I could make another lap. It didn't come up on the screen, so I know I can make another lap. And we're on lap 8 right now, but on lap 9, the next lap, I think I'll have to make a pit stop. I won't need tires, so that saves me some time. So I'm fortunate there. I have a pretty good lead. I'll look here in a second. Right now, I'm trying to see this road. I'll glance and see. Oh yeah, I've got an 18-second lead. It shouldn't take me that long in the pits to take on just enough fuel that I could finish this race. Now, I've had problems the last couple of times. When I go in there to get fuel, I can't stop it. It wants to, for some reason, I don't know why my controller button doesn't work. It's just not recognizing me pushing that X button to stop the fuel and continue with the race. I don't know what I've done. And hopefully this time it'll stop once it reaches that little diamond on the fuel scale. You'll see when I get in there, because you don't have to fill all the way up, which I don't need to do when I'm going to be starting on the 9th lap, 10th lap race. I just need enough to get to the finish line, and that saves you 3 or 4 seconds, because fueling is a bit slower. Actually, taking on fuel is slower than changing tires. Pit crews, I guess, are the same for everybody as far as the speed. All right, see, there's my warning come up. And now I need to get in this pit lane. And I slowed down, but mainly because I don't want to drive over that and get penalized. In pit lane, there we go. Now I'm going to click on don't change. See, that worked. See that diamond? There we go. It worked that time. So I only took on all the fuel that I need. And I'm heading out of the pit lane, and I have no control over this. It's doing it on its own. Now right here, I got to make sure I don't cross that out of pit lane, that yellow line to the left too quick, or it'll penalize me. Uh-oh, I dropped in the 2nd spot. So I've got here the 9th lap and one more lap to try to pass that fella in front of me. And we've done it once, we ought to be able to do it again. That's the thing about on this normal mode. The competition is tougher. I can see the 3 car in the mirror, and he's coming up pretty strong, so it's going to be a good race here. Oh, buddy, little fender bending, a scrape paint change in there. I got some blue on my, well, you won't even notice on my race car, because my race car looks like I stood back and did one of the modern art things, of flinging paint from a brush in a bucket, and just, but I can see what I was trying to do, and actually it does have shapes to it and a theme, but, well, you got to use your imagination, I reckon. Here we go. Just patience. And get on the throttle again. And by the way, I'm using that G29 by Logitech, the steering wheel. There's better ones out there, more expensive ones. I don't know what the difference is, because I never drove one of them. Maybe one of these days I'll get that chance, but I'm happy with what I have. Final lap. And it flashes up there in red that it's the final lap. And we've got a 3-second lead right now. And there's a bad approach to that curve back there, because I was looking at something else on the screen. And I'm one of those people, what I'm looking at tends to be the way I go with my car. That's in racing and real life. So I try not to look at it off the road, and you'll see people know me seen going down the road and say, "Hey, I seen you going down the road," and you waved at you. You didn't even act like I was there. Well, I'm not looking for the people on the road. I'm trying to look for the road and stay between the lines and then on my side. So that because I have to concentrate. I'm not. I can't do a whole lot of looking around. I don't even listen to the radio in the car anymore because I can't see to drive when the radio's on. Listen to I do like some of the new features, so the GPS and stuff. And here we go. We're doing good. And you'll know up there, where close to where my face is displayed, there's a map, and it shows you your position compared to the other cars in the race. My position's in red, and all the other cars little blue dots moving around. So we're coming up to the finish. I got a low fuel warning, and it doesn't make any difference. It's the last lap. All I got to do is make it across the finish line with the fuel I have. And there we go. We made it. And you can see my car has a interesting paint job. And I did that myself. You can do your own paint jobs. You certainly can. And it's a lot of fun. It takes a little time. So we got first place by 1.32 seconds. And that WRX was behind us. And we did good. I think we did good. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm a winner. And I remember that song, I'm a winner. And it's we didn't get the clean race because I ran off the track at one time. So I got to 200,000. I got my marathon in. You can see there the 33.8 miles on this driving thing, and you only need 26.219. So I'll hit the next button. There's my marathon. I'll get a roulette ticket for complete driving marathon, and that's my objective for today. There's my car. See that paint job? Yeah. Now I really didn't just haphazard do that. I did it with a theme in mind. It's hard. Those blue smears on the front, those are supposed to be ghosts, but I guess now looking at it right now, it don't look a whole lot like ghosts. I forget what that's supposed to be, water on the back across the blue, but oh well. That's my creative spirit coming through. All right, we're going to exit out of this. That's a rerun of the race, and I'm going to exit the race. Now, I know I just changed the oil in this car, but I'm going to hit the circle key to get back to what I call the home screen. And I'm going to hit it again to get back, and again, and that should take me to the home screen. I always go to the tuning shop. Tuning shops where you buy parts. I'm going to go to GT Auto, even though I just changed the oil. I just want you to be well aware that when you run a car a lot, which this one has, not going to need an oil change, but I'm going to click on that. And you can see you could do car maintenance. And in the bottom of the screen here, it shows you if you need an oil change, which I know I don't need. I just done it. But this particular car, I've had to do a restored body rigidity, and I've had to have the engine overhauled about 3 times. And I'm going to go to the garage and collect my roulette ticket that I won for a marathon race. And we're going to move across there to the gifts. Get a 4-star roulette ticket, receive whatever we receive. It's going to be a car, it's going to be money. Oh, there's a nitrous oxide tank. I run nitrous on a couple of cars every now and then. Anyhow, I got 10,000 credits there. So there you go. Well, we got that done. There's my beautiful car. Yeah. See that West Virginia Mountaineer on there? Anyhow, then it shows you the interior of the car. But I'm going to exit this particular session streaming. Hopefully it worked all right, and yeah, somebody will see it and maybe even like it. So thank y'all very much, and I'll catch you on the next race. And take care of yourselves. And